Hey, and welcome to part 9 in our series of lessons dealing with music theory made easy. First, I need you to hit like, ring the bell, and hit subscribe. Let's get started. Now, in our last couple of lessons, we've been dealing with scales. Okay, we've done the B flat scale, we did the E flat scale. Let me put it this way. We did the B flat major scale. We did the E flat major scale. We did the A flat major scale. We did the G major scale. And we did the D major scale. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to deal with these three scales. We're going to deal with the E sharp major scale, the B sharp major scale, and the A sharp major scale. All right, in the E sharp major scale, remember we have four sharps in E sharp. Here we have four sharps in E sharp. So the E sharp major scale is going to be E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and E. Okay, one more time. We're going to have E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and then E sharp. Now that's the E sharp major scale. Now in the B sharp major scale, we have B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and then B. Okay, that's the B sharp major scale. And remember, in the B sharp major scale, you have five sharps. Okay, there are five sharps in the B sharp major scale. One more time, you got B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and then B. Back to the B. All right. Now, in the A sharp major scale, there are three sharps. Okay, three sharps. This all goes back to the key signatures. Three sharps in the key of A major, five sharps in the key of B major, and four sharps in the key of E major. So the A major scale is A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. All right. One more time. I know I repeat a lot. I repeat so you can get it. That's why it's music theory made easy, okay? Because as I said before, you go to school, you take lessons, and sometimes the instructors move so fast, and a lot of times you can't answer questions. They move so fast until you don't understand what they're saying. So it's my determination to slow it down and to make it easy. That's why I keep repeating things so that you can get it, all right? So let's go back to the A major scale, which has three sharps. Okay, the A sharp major scale has three sharps. You got A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. Now remember, we were also dealing with the number system, okay? We were dealing with the number system. And as I said before, the number system is the same in all major scales. One more time. The number system is the same in all major scales. So let's do the last one, the A major scale. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Okay? A is the 1, B is the 2, C sharp is the 3, D is the 4, E is the 5, F sharp is the 6, G sharp is the 7, back to the 1, A. Okay? So if I ask you what's the 5 of A sharp major, you're going to tell me the 5 of A sharp major is E. If I ask you what's the 6 of A sharp major, you're going to tell me F sharp is the 6 of A sharp major. Or the 7 of A sharp major, you're going to tell me that G sharp is the 7 of A sharp major, and on down the line. You notice 1, A is the 1 because it doesn't matter what key it is. That first, if it's E sharp major, that E is the 1. You get to the E again, it's going to still be the 1. Get to the E again, it's still going to be the 1. So it's the same system. Same system. Let's look up here at the E sharp major scale. All right. Now, I didn't put the numbers up there. So I need you to look at it and tell me what's the 4 of E sharp. Just look at it. According to what we've done down here, tell me what's the 4 of E sharp. Okay, the 4 of E sharp major is A. 4 of E sharp major is A. So the 5 of E sharp major is what? It's going to be B. The 2 of E sharp major is going to be what? F sharp. So that's why I say it's the same thing in all major scales. Same thing. All right? Since we're dealing with scales, we're going to just go into something called relative minors. Okay? Relative minors. All right, relative minors. Relative minors, and it's just that. It's a relative minor. And I'm going to show you how we get to a relative minor. Now I'm going to take an easy key, easy scale to show you how we get there. All right, let's take the key of C major. No sharps, no flats. So that's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back to the 1 again. Now, a relative minor is just that. It's a minor scale that's relative to the major scale. Okay, one more time. A relative minor scale is just that. It's a relative minor scale to the major scale. All right? In this case, we've got the key of C up here. No sharps, no flats. In order to find the relative minor, which is a very easy process. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the relative minor of C is A. Okay, the relative minor of C is A. I'm going to put aura for relative minor. All right? So the relative minor of C is A. And the relative minor is the same as the scale itself. All right? But the only thing, it starts in A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, back to A. All right? Back to A. So that's easy. That's how you find a relative minor. Okay? So the relative minor scale, or the relative minor to C, is what? A. And how do you find it? Just count 6 in the scale, the number system, count 6, and it'll give you the relative minor. All right? Let's do another one. Okay, that was the key of C. So the relative minor of C is A. Let's go to G sharp major. G sharp major. Okay, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. Now, I want you to look at that. I'm not going to put the numbers up there for right now, but I want you to look at that and see if you can tell me what the relative minor of G sharp major is. See if you can tell me what the relative minor of G sharp major is. All right, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to the 1. Remember what I said. The relative minor is the 6th of the scale. Relative minor is the sixth of the major scale. So if I go 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the relative minor of the G major scale is E minor. Okay, it's going to be E minor. The relative minor of the E major scale is going to be E. It's just the sixth of the major scale. And again, it's relative. It's called relative because, I'm going to put it this way, it's a part of that scale. It's a relative. It's just like your cousin. Your cousin is your relative, all right? So the sixth of any scale, you'll find your relative minor. All right, let's do B flat. Remember, we're doing relative minors. I just figured we'd do this since we're doing scales. Remember, we're doing relative minor. Let's do the B flat major scale. It's B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat, right? All right, so look at that and see if you can see, if you can tell me what the relative minor of B flat is. See if you can tell me what the relative minor of B flat is. Okay, let's look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to the 1. Now, if you remember what I said as to how to find the relative minor, that's going to be pretty easy, right? All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remember, I put an aura for relative minor. So the sixth of the B flat scale is G. So G minor is the relative minor of the B flat scale. Okay. All right, we'll go over some more in our next session, because I need you to get a good handle on all of this. All right, get a good handle on all of this. Now we're going to deal with now the circle of fifths. Okay, we're going to deal with the circle of fifths. All right, so I'm going to attempt to draw a circle. Let's see, Eugene. We're going to attempt to draw a circle. An artist, you see, I am not. All right, that is my version of a circle. All right, we're going to start with the key of C. I'm going to put them inside. Now, the circle of fifths is just that. It's the fifth of every key. The fifth of every key around clockwise. We're going clockwise. All right, so it's the fifth of every key. So we have the key of C. So if you count on the key of C, what's the 5 of the key of C? Okay, the 5 of the key of C is G. Okay, C, D, E, F, G, 5. The 5 of the key of C is G. Now, what's the 5 of the key of G? All right, the 5 of the key of G is D. Okay, the 5 of the key of C is G. The 5 of the key of D is what? All right, let's see. What's the 5 of the key of D? All right, the 5 of the key of D is A. All right, it's a circle of fifths. The 5 of the key of C is G. The 5 of the key of G is D. The 5 of the key of D is A. All right, so what's the 5 of the key of A? What's the 5 of the key of A? The 5 of the key of A is what? E. All right. All right. The 5 of the key of A is E. All you're doing is counting 5. Just go through the scales and count 5. Let's do it again. The 5 of the key of C is G. The 5 of the key of G is D. The 5 of the key of D is A. And the 5 of the key of A is E. All right? All right. So we're going to stop there with the circle of fifths. We're going to start with the circle of fifths in our next lesson. Okay? That'll be lesson 10. We're going to start with the circle of fifths, and we're going to keep going with it because it's sharps and flats. Just going to give you a hint. What's the 5 of the key of B flat? Okay? What's the 5 of the key of B flat major? The 5 of the key of B flat major is F. So what's the 5 of F? The 5 of the F, the 5 of the key of F major is what? Is C. All right? And so you're going back again. All right? So what's the 5? Let's deal with it. What's the 5 of D flat? What's the 5 of D flat major? Okay, the 5 of D flat major is A flat. So 5 of D flat major is A flat. So what's the 5 of A flat? The 5 of A flat is E flat. Now, like I said before, research, study. Okay, research. Don't take my word for what I'm telling you. Research it. And you'll find, just go online and pull up the circle of fifths, and it'll bring you to it. All right? Pull up the circle of fifths to bring it to you. As always, if you have any questions, any comments, especially comments on how we can make it easier, let us know. Send your questions and your comments to musicmadeeasy2020@gmail.com. One more time, send your questions and your comments to musicmadeeasy2020@gmail.com. And I'll see you again in lesson 11. Talk to you.